Yeah, I know. It's never linear.
I was a backup quarterback on an 0-8 freshman high school team.
Lead that I want to go out and prove it.
You don't make all the decisions. I can control what I can control. The joy, the happiness, those things come from inside.
Tom Brady is preparing for his 10th Super Bowl appearance, and this is absolutely unheard of. My name is Scott Todd, and this channel is about success and leadership. Today, we look at Tom Brady and the 5 lessons that we can learn from his approach to life, success, and to leadership. Let's get going with our first lesson. While most successful people make it look easy, the reality is that we all struggle to achieve the results equally. Like, it's just not easy. Achieving results is just not easy. And other people, well, they're just not lucky. It's their work ethic that gets them where they want to go. Tom Brady sure does make football look easy, right? You watch him, it just makes it look easy. But let's look at what he has to say about success.
Yeah, I know. It's never linear. I mean, I guess you have a few years in there, and I can think of a few in our team history that just kind of went like, obviously the 07 team, and 2010. I thought we had a great team. We lost to the Jets in the playoffs, 14-2. And there's some other years that are just you gotta fight and claw. 2001 was like that. This year has been like that. I think 2011 was like that to a degree. Last year was like that to a degree. So you
it's just gotta.
I know it is, but you gotta believe that you can do it.
So you've got to believe in yourself. And Tom Brady, the man who many have called like the greatest of all time, or the GOAT, I think that's funny, hasn't always been so great. Like when he was drafted in 2000 by the New England Patriots, he went in the 6th round. And the NFL really did not see him as a shining star, but look at what he's been able to achieve. Listen to what he says about his start in the NFL.
I was a backup quarterback on an 0-8 freshman high school team. I didn't even play. We didn't win a game, and I couldn't even get on the field. I was kind of a late bloomer, recruited to Michigan late, started as a 7th quarterback. Had to work really hard to even play. Thought, oh man, I'll be in pro football. Got drafted in the 6th round. No one thought I'd make the team.
So that drives you.
Yeah, it still does. I mean, I think now it's like, wait a minute, now you guys want me to stop playing? No, this is when I'm having fun. Now is the time where I get to do, really enjoy it. I always had a lot of belief in myself, and I always tell a lot of young quarterbacks, you don't believe in yourself, why do you think those guys who are looking at you are going to believe in you? When you step in that huddle, they better look at you and go, man, that guy's ready to get the job done. Because if they don't see that, then they're going to start questioning, oh my God, I don't think that guy can get the job done. So you got to believe in what who you are, what you do, what you bring to the team. And then if you do that, they're going to feed off that as well.
So in the last clip, did you notice how Tom talked about how self-confidence is critical to leading? The reality is that if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is going to follow you. They're going to have a hard time following you. There is this whole principle of the shadow of the leader. It is real. The shadow that you emit as the leader is a real thing, and people will follow you and do what you do as the leader. Lack of self-confidence, your team will have a lack of self-confidence. Notice also that Tom talks about how leadership has to be earned and not commanded. Our third lesson that we can take here is just that. You have to earn the right to lead.
Lead that I want to go out and prove it every day. And if I don't, then I go home and I evaluate how the day went at practice, why we didn't complete this pass, why I missed this, why I was looking in this place. And because that's how I believe you train yourself to be prepared each week. Every time I take the field, I want to be the best quarterback on the field. In practice, I want to go out there and prove to the players that I'm the one that should be going out there and playing in the game on Sundays. And that's the way to do it. You got to earn it every week. And if you think you're entitled to anything in this job, go sit out a year and tell me about the entitlement. There's nothing guaranteed, and you've got to go out there and earn the respect of your coaches and your teammates so that you have the right and the privilege to go out and lead them.
As leaders and managers, it's easy to try to control every situation, but great leaders, they understand one key principle. You've got to focus on what you can control, and we can't control everything. The leader who is always focused on what other team members are doing, you know them as micromanagers, well, they are not great leaders. You see, great leaders know their own limitations and they focus on their strengths. And they use the strengths of their team members to deliver results. They execute based on the entire team's strengths. Listen as Tom explains his own weaknesses and the advice he shares on leading.
You don't make all the decisions. I can control what I can control. So much of what my performance has been over the years is how do I maximize what I can do? I can't, I can't run, I can't catch, I can't block, I can't tackle. I can do my job and I'm going to do it the best way I can. I got to trust everyone else to do the same thing. And sometimes it works out. And, for our team, it's worked out better than every other team for, a long time. So how do you, nitpick one or two things or, everyone's trying, in my belief, to do the best thing. It just doesn't always work out.
The last lesson is a great reminder to all of us that happiness must come from within. If you are looking for the world or others to make you happy, well, it's not going to happen. We've all heard the saying that says, love the work that you do and you'll never work another day in your life. But you have to remember that all of this must come from within ourselves.
Well, I think it's, you have different influences in your life. And I think the people that I work with, they're trying to get the best out of me. So they're trying to treat me in a way that they feel is going to get the best out of me. And, I've got to get the best out of myself. I think what I'm learning as you get older is it comes from within. The joy, the happiness, those things come from inside. And, to seek that from others, to seek that from outside influences, people you work with, people that cheer against you or cheer with you, or, I feel like it comes from within for me. So I'm trying to build up what's within me.
So how great was that? Build up what's within you. That's probably my favorite takeaway from this entire video. What was your key takeaway from this video, and what are the actionable items that you will put into practice today? Let me know. And before you run, check out this video right here to continue to create the life that you want. And I'll see you on the next video.